7:42 with our special Rossen Report series exposing the dirty truth about your summer vacation. This morning, the invisible germs that could make you sick in your rental car. Today, national investigative correspondent Jeff Rossen and his team have been busy testing. Jeff, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Look, when you rent a car, what are you worried about? The price. Should I get a midsize, a full-size, an SUV? But we never really think about who was in that car before us. Were they clean? Were they sick? And could that make you sick? This morning, we're exposing the dirty truth about the germs tagging along on your family vacation. And we're off. Road trip. The Rossen Report's team behind the wheel of rental cars. I rent cars a lot, but I never actually think about how many people have probably coughed on their steering wheel, touched the radio buttons without washing their hands. It's kind of gross. To find out what's lurking inside, we rented 6 vehicles from the top rental companies, including sedans, an SUV, and a minivan. This minivan is so dirty, you can actually see the filth the second you walk in. On the back of the passenger seat here, that's a hairball. I don't even want to ask what's stuck inside of it. Then back here on the floor, there are 2 mystery stains. Don't want to know about that either. And take a look at the stain I found on the back seat of this car that I rented. I have no idea what this is. It's all dried up and hardened. Ugh. How do they send a car out like this?
That's disgusting. Absolutely gross.
It's nasty.
But it's what you don't see that could actually be dangerous. So we hired these scientists from a certified laboratory, armed with gloves and goggles. Let's test. They swab every car from top to bottom. The steering wheels, the gear shifts, the door handles, even the GPS units. And great news, these 2 cars pass. Very clean. But inside this minivan, our tests showed dangerous bacteria, including something called human bacteroides all over the steering wheel. Translation, fecal matter.
It's a serious public health problem. It's a wake-up call to all of America.
Dr. Robert Glatter works in the ER at New York's Lenox Hill Hospital.
We're talking about diarrhea, vomiting, leading to dehydration, leading to very, very bad situations.
But wait until you hear what we found on this child's car seat we rented. It tested positive for sewage contamination. Yes, sewage contamination that could end up all over your kids.
That's completely unacceptable. That's gross.
Bob Minelli is a rental car expert who ran a big-name franchise for 10 years. He says he's not surprised by what we found. When I rent a car, I assume they vacuumed it well, they've washed it well. Is that the case?
Well, you should never assume that the car is clean. Most of the time, they're just looking inside the cars, peeking in, and visually trying to see if it's clean or not, and letting it out to the general public.
In all, we collected 25 samples. 22 of them tested positive for germs, some more dangerous than others. The dirtiest spots, the steering wheels and the door handles, teeming with bacteria. Minelli says the rental companies are trying to get these cars out as fast as possible.
I think they're focused on profit instead of focusing on the customer's health and safety first.
Don't worry, there is some good news here. Most of the GPS units we rented were totally clean. So what can you do to stay healthy? Here's the takeaway for you. Wipe down all the surfaces in the car with antibacterial wipes. If you see any visible filth, return the car immediately, trade it in for another one. The rental companies tell us they are happy to replace the car if a customer isn't satisfied. And this, guys, is the final installment, and I know you're sad to see it go, of the dirty truth. So go away, bacteria. Enjoy the rest of your summer.